Good afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon. Normally finish at 12 and it's 4:30, and we've got rid of one or two today, and I've just got one more left. So it's a Kia Carene, or whatever you want to call them, 1.7 diesel. It's a funny old story. The customer gave us a ring at the start of this week, and we didn't really have time to deal with it, but he says, how much is it to change an EGR and clean the EGR system out? Well, I wanted a bit more information, so I rang him up and I said, what makes you think the EGR's not working or it's blocked? So he says, well, it's in the dealer at the moment and it's got a code on it, and I think either the communication was wrong and it wasn't the EGR. So I'm glad I rang him back. I didn't price something up that we didn't really need. So this one is the code. So here's the actual throttle body, and he says it's around about sort of £800-900, if that's correct. I don't know. So all I'm interested in is fixing it. So got the car in, and the first thing we've done is I've hooked the old oscilloscope up to it. I'm just gonna fire that up, and as you can see, she's running, and I've got 3 wires going in. The first one is the pink one, which is, I think, is a power one, and then you got the brown one, which I think is blue one, pulse. Oh, sorry, wrong way around. Blue one, which I think is a pulse width, and this one here is a signal from the throttle body. So obviously I've scanned it already, and it's definitely come up with that fault code. So what I'm going to do is put the ignition on, just show you what we've got here. So it's now gone up. So my blue one's gone up to what, nearly 12 volts. This one 11.4, and we've got this one at 4 volts, where it did start at 0, which would make sort of sure that it was stuck open. I suppose it's saying it's on 4 volts. So we'll start her up, see what we got. All this and by rights. And as you can see, we have a signal from the ECU, still 4 volts, and we're now running at 12 volts. But it's a bit skippy, isn't it, really? It's not a straight line, and it's picking up some sort of interference somewhere on there. So that's with the engine running. So the next thing we got is just turn it off, and let's just turn the old ignition on. So we've gone, as you can see, we're back down to 4, still 11. She ain't gone to sleep yet, so she's still running at 12. So got the old scanner, and we're going to do an actuation test. So I'm going to do there, and you have a look at the green line. Start. Ain't a lot happening there, is there? So what we're going to do is press stop, and then we're going to move the throttle valve again. See what happens. Look at 5 volts. Go. And we press start. No. not a lot happening there, is there, at all? So just to make sure, you know, we'll check the actuator on the throttle plate itself, just to see if it's a sensor inside. So we'll do that now. So I'm going to move the plate inside there, and you can watch the oscilloscope right there. And this is what's meant to happen. And as you can see, so obviously my sensor wire is working, and I can see my sensor wire is working on the actual scanner as well. So I was just making sure we've got that working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here until I actually get the new component, because obviously it is the actuator that's failed, and I'll actually scope it and show you what a good one looks like, and I can actually say it's a fix at the end of it. But it's going to take a few days to get a new one. So you all have a good weekend, and I'll catch you to finish this one off. Bye. Good morning, early morning start. Been real busy this week, and hasn't it started getting cold? The old bones are starting to, don't fancy that too much. Anyway, I've got the part in for this this Kia Carene, or whatever you want to call it, and I did make a mistake in the last part of the video, but I'll cover that when we go through, and I did check it afterwards. So I've already fitted the part, as you can see. Still all the same wires in the same place. So after you've actually fitted that component, there is a you've got to program it in. So we will show you how to do that one now. So you have a look. We've got like the special functions, special in there. And then we go into essential work replacement. Oh, come on. Turn the ignition on, Trev. We should be getting somewhere. Let's have a look. Nothing like a bit of power. So then you go into menu, and then you scroll down, and there you are, the throttle replacement. So you press that and then select, and then it's going to tell you to get it up to 80 degrees once, and then you go through OK, and then you turn it off. As I've already done this, it's already programmed in, so I'm not gonna carry on with that. Cancel. So, and as you can see, I've now got no fault codes, and we'll go into the activation test. Now this is where I went wrong. When I showed you in the first video, I didn't have the car running. I'd already checked it, as I say, before and after, and I forgot to do it. So I'll show you what it's meant to be reading. At least then you know what you're looking for when you're actually testing. So my mistake, I apologise, but we're all human. And as I say, I'm so tired at the moment, it's difficult. So, right, got the scope all set up. It is stuck open still, like I showed you, which it's supposed to be. My voltage is just under 12. Another 11, 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start her up like I should have done before, I know. So we're up and running now, and as you can see, I'm sure the pulse width is actually changed. Actually, let's change that. Yeah, the pulse width has definitely changed. It's a bit wider apart now, where it was telling it to actually move and it wasn't. Still sitting at 4 volts. Now, going into the actuation test, it's got start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press start, and you can watch the watch it do as it's told. So now the actuator, I know, is working. Customer's going to France tomorrow, so at least he ain't going to ring me up when he gets out there and says, Trev, I got my light on again, and it ain't going to be this. But, as I say, as an old school mechanic, I like taking things apart, and I like to see how it works, why it works, and then it helps me get it in my mind how I'm going to fix it. And as I say, I took this one apart as well, so you have a look at this and think if I was right. So and as you can see, we are full of water and oil. As I say, I have found it is fixed. Also, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and as I say, hopefully I can make a few more bigger videos. I've mainly done it for my own mental health, to be honest, and actually look at the way I was actually diagnosing cars, and the way I'm seeing it at the moment. I'm diagnosing them fast, and I'm not really under taking time to understand what I'm actually fixing. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but you want to get in my brain sometimes. So I'm going to leave that there, and as I say, I hope you enjoyed this one. It is early morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've got a full day today, full day tomorrow. We're still booked up 4 weeks, and just can't see it letting off. Roll on Christmas. I know we don't want to hear that, but it's going to be the best 10 days off I've had in a long time. So I'm going to hope you all have a good weekend, and we'll wait for the next one, see if I can improve and get it right first time, shall we? Okay, bye. Where's that button? There it is. Bye.